Auburn. I think we're gonna grab Auburn. See what we can do with Auburn. Why am I missing Auburn?
Welcome, everyone, to the Plains in Jordan-Hare Stadium, home of the Auburn Tigers, where telling someone War Eagle is just as common as saying hello. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Texas State Bobcats, taking on a team from the SEC, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started.
Get at
Well, you don't see this every day. They're lining up for an onside kick on the opening kickoffs.
We got Texas State.
That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. First down for this offense. He wastes no time and comes out throwing.
Oh, you saw that? Okay, yes.
Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play, because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. As the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
Going to throw it over the top of the D.
Great defense.
And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs.
Get off that
work. I have no problem.
Work. Let's see what we got. You know, no, not here. See what we got. Receiver. Cam Coleman. I came up with one. Go to linebacker. Free safety, strong safety. Let's get that
Down, but the consequences of that, now you got to have your defense go bail you out. So you started the game trying to be aggressive. Well, defense, you got to get my back now.
Line gets set, first down. Running back searching for a hole.
They're strong and they're strong. Defensive tackles, they're strong. There's such big jokers in the middle where they just lock out those offensive linemen. And running backs, listen, they don't have much of a chance. When you got that 300-plus pound guy grabbing you around the shoulder pad, you tend to go to the ground pretty quickly.
To the air. It's Thorne. Finds the tight end. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Unloads quickly. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. That was a really nice catch and an even better run after the grab.
And get that ball to your playmaker. What's good about having him in the slot is he can go either direction. You can get him matched up on somebody that's not as fast. And you watch, he can run away from those linebackers or safeties.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Got enough space. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. The offense threatening
like you got
to
a
the
turd
end
in
zone
his
now
butt.
with a new set of
Right,
downs.
Good. We get the second quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter with the game score.
They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Swings it out to his running back. And
Great
the
ball.
catch
Let's
and
go.
run into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
And I think he does a really good job here. Dropping back to pass, surveying the field, sees he's got some open space out wide, dump it to your playmaker. The running back takes the football, he does the rest. Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the field, making a play.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he's going to run it back. Lowers those pads. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. From the gun, running back on the move.
All them people right there. Y'all telling me y'all can't make the tackle, though?
And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's first down again. He's looking to throw it. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Well, as a quarterback, when you get to the outside, you know you don't have all day to throw it. You've got these defenders. They are coming. They're running at you hard, so you've got to do a better job getting the ball out quicker. That hit forced the incompletion.
Going to take a shot at this DB. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass. Locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
Looking downfield, it's McLeod. Throws to the wideout.
Hey, defense.
Fires and picked off. Didn't
Hey,
let him get loose
defense.
on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47. Looking for a productive play on first down. He's going to pass.
No, I did not mean to throw that to him, bro. Oh, see,
And
that
it
was me. I
worth the gamble,
hit the
but the
wrong
long
button.
pass is incomplete.
I know that shot down the field was incomplete, but you got to keep taking shots. Those receivers love to go deep. It gives them a breath of fresh air. They get more excitement. They're going to the quarterback with a little bit more juice because you know you're feeding them. So I would keep taking deep shots down the field.
Here they come on 2nd and 10 from the 47 after the incompletion. From the shotgun, the handoff
Oh,
to the back.
God,
That's what you
big.
expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But they got to do a great job gang tackling because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
It's 3rd down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Quarterback will audible. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He
Nigga
took
sending
a
DB
hit as he
blitz
threw it and
back.
couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the 4th down.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. He's going to run it. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
He's got such good awareness in the pocket. He does a good job of feeling the rush, and you know it's a pass, and you want to keep your eyes downfield, but he sees an opening, and if he sees an opening, he's got the ability to go get it and get a 1st down.
Here comes Auburn to the line on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Thorne. Setting up the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back.
And there you go. You see, you don't have to throw bombs to get big plays in the passing game. Just screen it to your running back. As soon as he catches it, he gets upfield. And how about the downfield blocking by these linemen and the wide receivers as they rip off that explosive play.
And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Eight-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Wants to pass it. Fires to the wideout.
Oh,
The
bad,
pass
bro.
is incomplete. Thought they might catch the defense napping, but it'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. Nice move to keep running.
And just went with something very easy, very reliable. Flip it forward, let your receiver do the rest. I only got to get a few yards. Nice job, nice execution. 1st down.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. You can work your way down the field with these wide receiver screens, but also look for the opportunity to turn them into chunk plays later.
No doubt, you throw it quickly. You get it to him now. DB comes up, has to make a tackle. Now you fake it maybe a little bit later on. So these...
He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn.
Yes,
That
sir, baby.
touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. That last drive covered 52 yards on their way to the score. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. They're just about ready to kick it away. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Nice, just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
They'll try the run. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Looking to throw, it's McLeod. Starting to feel a little pressure. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He's going to pass on second down. Unloads to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Wilson. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle.
That makes the score Auburn 14, Texas State 3.
The Bobcats will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Simmons. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Back to throw, it's Thorne. They're bringing heat. Slips a tackle. On the run, still looking. At the 40, there he goes. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his speed as he moves those sticks.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land.
And just a great job on the defense being stout. All right, that's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
On second down, just keeps firing. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
Looking for space, it's Hunter. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Auburn lines up quickly. On fourth down, trying to keep the drive alive with the run here. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22.
I'm not going to lie, that fourth down in medium range is really, really difficult. You want to play pass, you're expecting pass, but offensively, boom, you sneak it in there. That means you knew something. You saw something against this defense that you knew it would work. Great job by the offense, sticking to their guns, calling the play there's a little bit outside the box.
They finally get him on the ground with a big running play, moves the change for the first down. Trying to beat him to the left. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Can the D deny them on second and goal? Running back looking for the end zone to the left.
Bruh, you know he
And
just
maybe
dives
he'll
out
get
there
back
and
to
got
the
it.
line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I got something.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
This is a money play on third and goal. They'll run the option.
Bro,
And the ball is
bro,
free on the
what in the
pitch.
world was that?
Defense
I literally
just
took the
cradling
ball
that
out.
fumble and securing it. And he's
That's
brought
insane,
down, and this
bro.
defense gets the ball back for its
This
own.
game's so freaking weird.
Poor starting field position here for this offense. Going up top on first down. They're trying to get to it. And a sack all the
Bro,
way
he
back
looking
to
at me
the
to
5.
go back in the coverage.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Auburn 14, Texas State 3.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Wants to throw. It's McLeod. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Going over the top.
Give me that.
Fires
Shorty.
into traffic, picked off. He was
Give me
taking big
that. Shorty.
return.
Get off the game, man. Your beer has done seized again.